What is up, you guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to take the statistical approach in finding which one is better to unbox, the snakebite or the Operation Broken Fang case. Obviously, straight off the bat, I do not recommend opening cases at all. It doesn't matter what percentage return they have on average. They're never going to be profitable, that is for sure. So yeah, to get started, smash that like button because it's just one simple little action, but it helps so much on YouTube. First of all, let's take a look at the snakebite case. I went ahead and collected all the price informations for all the conditions and the start track and non-start track. Then I got the official chance percentages for each of the rarities. I went and got the data about how each of the skins are float capped. And I incorporated what is the chance to get each of the conditions. When the float is not capped at all, it is obviously 7% to get in factory new, 8% for minimal wear, 23% for field tested, 7% for well worn, and 55% for battle scarred, which is a lot actually. But when the float is capped, for example this one starts at 0 and ends at 0.79. In that situation, this is the chance out of 1. But this represents the chance of getting the certain condition once you have gotten the red weapon. Then we have to factor in that there are also stat track weapons. So we have to take the chances for each of the conditions, multiply it by 0.9 to get the chance for the non-stat track weapon, and also multiply that by 0.1 to get the chance for the stat track weapon. And that is the result for stat tracks and non-stat tracks, but still 1 row equals 1. Now we need to factor in the chance of getting each specific weapon. For example, for the traitor it would be 0.32%, because any red would be 0.64%, but since there are 2 reds, you divide that by 2, so you get 0.32. Same thing for pinks and purples and blues. Once we have multiplied the things accordingly, we get the table with chances for each of the weapons in start track, non-start track for each of the conditions. Though this does not include any patterns or low floats or magic number floats or whatever, this is just a generalization. In the end, I multiply the chances by the price and I get this table, and this is how much each of the skins contribute to the total sum. I sum each of the rows and then sum each of the columns, and this is how much you get on average from the weapons. But we also have some gloves in here, and you might have to close an eye or two on this one because it was hard pricing these things. I don't have buff, so I had to kind of go by other marketplaces and sales, and also had to convert it into Steam money, because on other marketplaces you would get the cash price, but we're going by the Steam money price. So yeah, these are the prices that I put for the gloves. Here it is a bit easier to calculate the percentages because there is no stat track and they are all capped from 0.06 to 0.8. That was pretty easy to calculate, and then I have to also factor in the chance of getting a glove in general. So in the end we're left with how much each of the gloves contribute to the total sum, and that would be 92 in total. Adding up the sum from the cases and the gloves, we get 2.8 euros return on average. The case, I remind you, costs 1.31 euros, the key is 2.1 euros, therefore 3.41 euros in total. That would mean that we get 82% return before tax and 71% return after tax once we sell those items on the community market. Now let's transfer to the Operation Broken Fang case. Here it's pretty much the same thing as with the other case, it's just different prices and also different float caps, but the way I calculated that is pretty much the same. I calculated the stat track chance, and also I found the chance overall, and then I found how much each of the skin contributes to the total sum. Therefore, from the Operation Broken Fang case you get on average 1.57 cent. But unboxing one of these cases would cost you 2.68 euros. That is only 59% return before tax and 51% after tax. It's so much worse than the other case, which is almost 20% higher after tax. And you know what's even better? I just opened the snakebite case and the Operation Broken Fang case to look at them. The snakebite case is actively falling in price, about 15% in the last week. But the Operation Broken Fang case is actually growing in price about the same amount, just up instead of down. And that is making the Operation Broken Fang even less profitable, at the same time making the snakebite case more profitable because it is falling in price. Of course, we also have to factor in the cost of the skins, so I just opened an Operation Broken Fang blue skin and also a skin from the snakebite collection. Over the last week the snakebite case fell about 10%, but the Broken Fang skin is just plateauing It's not growing, it's not falling in price. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that the only thing that is making the broken fang case go up in price is that people are unboxing it. But with the snakebite case being that much more profitable, nobody's gonna unbox the broken fang case. It's gonna sit like that for a long time until it becomes more profitable than the snakebite case. I'm pretty sure of that. And before that happens, a lot of time will pass. This is kind of what happened with the shattered web case. Only when the fracture case came out, the shattered web was actually much higher in price. That's why it crashed harder than the broken fang one. But yeah, this is just my opinion based on some statistics. Of course, you can make your own decision about investing into the broken fang case, but the way things are looking 1 month after the release of the snakebite case, it doesn't look very good. So yeah, that's just my opinion. Anyway, thank you for watching, smash that like button if you haven't already, comment down below what's your opinion on all this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.